Good morning, Campground and RV Park owners, operators, and managers. Brian Searle here, founder and CEO of Insider Perks. Really excited to be here with you in this daily video series, doing our best to offer some practical tips, tricks, marketing advice, things that you can use to help increase your revenue, increase your camper nights, and just overall be more successful. So today I want to continue our series. We talked about discovering what type of audience comes and camps with you, so you can then deploy a marketing plan based on that. And then we talked about targeting content on social media based on that yesterday, where we discussed what kind of content you want to put out that provides value to those people. And so today I want to take it one step further and talk about optimizing your opt-in marketing. And what I'm talking about here is your traditional email marketing, even your text message marketing that you're going to use going forward as that becomes even more viable as a cheaper solution to reach people, because more people are opening text messages than they are naturally emails today, because their inboxes are so cluttered with all kinds of spam and marketing messages and things like that. And so the same advice that I gave you yesterday with social media still holds value with emails. You need to figure out a way to provide value, but you need to do so in a way that's a little bit different than social media. So you've got your social media going and you've already figured out how to hopefully create value there. Really, it's super easy to translate that into email, because you're sending maybe 1 to 4 emails a month, depending on what kind of content you have and what business you're running. But by already finding out ways to create the value on social media, you can take that value and you can duplicate it into the email channel. So you don't have to create new value. You can take the value that you already researched, discovered, figured out what your people are looking for, and then translate that into an email that you can blast out to people. Now the key is that you don't want to blast it out to everybody. You've got your list of customers. Hopefully you're collecting email addresses in some form or fashion. And when you do so, you're clearly telling people what you're going to do with their email address. So if you're going to send an email once a week, let them know. If it's going to be once a day, let them know. If it's going to be once a month, let them know that. And then tell them, say, hey, look, I appreciate you giving me your email address. We are not going to just spam you with deals, offers, trying to get you to buy. What we really want to do is provide value. And so take the example of the coffee shop that we frequently use, and we use it in our social video as well. If you are a coffee shop, figure out a way to provide value. Chances are that the people who come into your local coffee shop are more interested in and have a more discerning taste for local coffee, different coffee than the national chains offer. So I think there's probably a greater chance that they're more of a coffee connoisseur, so to speak. And so there may be value in providing content about your beans and where they're sourced from, and how they're roasted and how long they're roasted and what countries they come from and the type of machinery and equipment you use to produce that at the local coffee shop. There may be some interest in that, or highlighting local coffee themed events or different things like that. And so if you already got that content research for social, pick out the best of the best, put it in an email, and then tell people when they're signing up, yeah, we're going to give you special offers and deals, of course, because people still find value in that. They want coupons, they want things like that, but they don't always want to be sold to, and they don't want the entire content of the email to be just that. And so you can throw in, maybe we'll do a random fact about coffee once in a while, or maybe we'll tell the backstory of how we got started, or we'll highlight a customer every single week, or whatever it may be. Just figure out a way to provide value and get them to actually open that email, because there's hundreds of them sitting in their inbox, and they don't check it as frequently as you and I do, being business owners probably. And so the last thing they want to do is kind of go through every single one by one, trying to figure out which one has value. But if they know what you're going to send, they're expecting it, and they're aware that it's already going to interest them, they're going to open it, and as long as you continually live up to your word and provide exactly what you promised, they're going to keep opening it. And that gives you more brand awareness, greater marketing, all that kind of stuff. And so then once you've got that rolling, you take your email list and you can target it. So you can split it apart. Not so much maybe for a coffee shop, so to speak, but let's take a gym, for example. If you are a gym that offers different types of programs, maybe a boxing program and a kickboxing program and a weight loss program, and a membership for people who want to come in and use the treadmills and things like that, then you can siphon off those people and split them into different email lists, because the people who are interested in boxing don't really care that you're offering a discount on treadmill membership, and vice versa. The people that are interested in running on the treadmill, biking, cycling, using the elliptical machine, that kind of thing, aren't really interested in the discount you have to get punched in the face to be part of a boxing class or learn self-defense or things like that. It's just they don't really mix. And so if you can figure out then how to send that targeted wise and offer information on boxing discounts classes over here, and then on the other side, figure out a way to send emails for boxing classes, things like that, fitness memberships on this side, then all of a sudden you're meshed together. So if you look at campgrounds and RV parks as a whole, then you can segment based on, for example, patio sites versus full hookup. You can look at cabin visitors versus non-cabin visitors. And so there's all kinds of examples we can pull from different various aspects. And, you know, as a campground owners, it's really easy to kind of segment that, being that you have different types of accommodations into tent sites, stuff like that. So we use local businesses as an example to kind of draw you in and show you different examples, but really you're a local business too. You're in your local community, and you can use those things to segment your business into different aspects and really kind of enhance your email marketing and go from there. So, and then the same thing applies to SMS. Just make sure you're double opting in people, making sure you get their permission. And then really with SMS, what you're doing is just kind of shortening your message, making it quick, sweet, to the point. And so maybe that's a situation where you would offer more deals, special offers, but again, communicate with those people, because if you communicate and you deliver the expectation, all you're going to do is enhance your brand's reputation and make people more likely to recommend you, share your content, and come back and stay with you more frequently at your campground. So really appreciate you guys joining us for another daily video here. We will see you tomorrow.